What is up, good people of the internet? This is Nomadics, and today I'm coming at you with another Warhammer video. Now this time we're going to be playing the Seer. I believe that's his name, the Gray Seer. So Gray with an E, not an A. Just get it right, guys. Get it right. There's a couple good things that I enjoy about this game. So firstly, there's a lot of levels that you can achieve, which means that the playability is for a long period of time. But with that being said, I've got to admit, it does feel like there is a bit, let's just say the number of players is a bit inflated in the game. I would rather have the option to wait for a real player so that I can improve my skills rather than constantly be facing up against bots. Now, with that being said, every one of these no guild players, I'm assuming, is a bot. Like every once in a while, I would say prior to reaching the highest realm, it was like few and far between. Now they are more often, admittedly more often, but still lots of games versus what I believe to be bots. Again, this isn't confirmed, but this is my opinion on it. There's a couple reasons why I think they're bots. Firstly, they play cards simultaneously. Secondly, they're usually like double my level and I'm still winning, like with 3 shields, and I don't think I'm that like crazy good. Although my win percentage is pretty decent at 84%, I definitely think that is inflated. I've played a whole bunch of games and I am at 8,300 points, so guys, I'm pretty high up here. Anyways, looking at the deck, enough complaining. Okay, enough complaining. Now, I did see some comments in the Discord talking about how do you get 3 shields. I asked the same thing in my guild, because before I was constantly just getting 1 and it took forever to get missions. Like, please, I just want to get 3. So this is the deck that I'm playing right now to get 3 shields. There's actually another version of the deck that I've also been playing. Essentially, it's just playing Herald instead of running Neve, which I think Neve is really good. His ability is really strong, and you can kind of play with him in both lanes, which I do enjoy. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a match and see if we can't fight a real person. Probably not, but either way, if we do face a real person, I highly doubt that I'm going to get 3 shields, but if we do face a bot, then I do stand a pretty good chance of getting the 3 shield. So the way that you want to play is you have to prioritize. So let's say I'm against a Seer. If I'm playing against another Seer, I have to get the Realm Gate. If I don't get the Realm Gate, then I'm just going to lose. So we're playing against a Celestant, a Lord Celestant. Let's see. I'm not exactly sure. It may have been better for me to play the other card there, but this should take care of it. He's probably going to swoop down and take out some of them, which will be irritating, but... Oh, jumping. Oh, please get it. Yes. Okay, thank goodness. We're going to go ahead and freeze this center turret. Not like... I do think, since I have my Grot at a decent level, he really does do some serious work. But you see that simultaneous card play? You can't do that if you're a real person. Like, it's just not feasible. No player can play like that. So we are going to go ahead and teleport back. I'm going to play my Grot in the top lane again so that I can get my my stuff. And he is coming at me with a somewhat substantial push. Let's go ahead and jump to the middle. That lightning strike is actually going to miss. That could be huge for me. Let's go ahead and freeze the center, and I think we might just go ahead and tank this all the way to the tower. So we might just win based off of that single play by the, again, what I'm presuming to be a bot. I could be completely off base, but minute 30, done. See what I mean? And it's not like my card levels are insane. I mean, Punk Max had a much higher card level than I did, but it didn't matter because the deck I was playing was built to take out towers. So let's jump into another match. Let's see if we can't find a real person. Please. It's going to be difficult to make videos on this game if I can't fight a real person. Now, don't let that take away too much from the game, because honestly, I don't mind playing bots. I just wish that I had the option to play bots. Kind of like the way Rival does it. They give you the option once you're above a certain level, they give you the option like, hey, you can wait 3 minutes for a queue, or you can get a queue instantly, but here's the button where you have to push. And you know, there's full disclosure. It's not like, hey, you're playing against a bot. You know, just, I don't know, it just seems a little cheap to me to do it the way that they've done it. Okay, am I gonna win that fight? Am I gonna win that fight? I should. I am gonna have to teleport back though. The second I got that, I had to teleport back. He could use his stomp on me, which is gonna be really annoying, but if he doesn't, cool. So yeah, see, again, there's no way that a real player would not have dropped that ability on me. There's no way a real player would play the Grot in a lane with freaking Neve, because Neve is just gonna smash it, man. He's going to smash it. Let's go ahead and freeze the center. And again, we're just gonna go ahead and try and take this guy out best we can. Okay, there's that. So he used his special. Again, doesn't matter. It does not matter. I should take out that center tower regardless. And I think I'm just gonna Neve. Jump forward here. Come on, let me play it. Let me play it. There it is. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're gonna slow play it here. I'm just gonna wait until I can actually do the jump across, and then I'll freeze the center tower. Or the leader here. I want to freeze him very soon because I know he's about to use his special. So I had to freeze him early there. Again, not crazy in love with the play, but you do what you got to do in order to win. Now he has no time and he's dead. So again, a minute and 11 seconds left, and I have already smashed it. So you see kind of how you're playing this deck. Now there's other cards you can use in the deck if you want to get 3 shields relatively easily. You can use the squigs, I believe is what they're called, the little guys that burrow. They're actually pretty strong. I'll show them to you. Where are you? Where are they? There they are. Here they are. So these guys are pretty good. They have really good health, really good damage. The only thing is that they do require a proc, so something has to proc them in order for them to unburrow, which means there has to be a ground unit that's coming across them in order to proc them. Sometimes you'll have units that are ranged come and only 1 or 2 will pop up, and then, you know, it's kind of like you just did absolutely nothing. But if they are defending their home base, then it's pretty good. Now, I do think the Seer is probably the best leader. I mean, just his leader ability is so good. Now, he's definitely counterable. If you're playing against someone that's running multiple crowned cards, they're going in the top lane, they're getting their realm gates, and then they're essentially negating your whole push, then yeah, I would say basically any other leader would be better because you're at least dealing damage to units as opposed to summoning units. Summoning units is really strong, but again, it can be countered. So that's the point that I'm trying to make. Whenever I was running into a lot of Seers, that's why I actually start up my my Herald. Man, what is this lag? Holy crap, what is happening? What is going on, bud? Let's go ahead and close this. Close all this. Close all this. Alright, is it better? Let's see if this is better. I mean, it might be because I'm outside. Maybe my phone's overheating a little bit. But, I mean, shit. I might just call it at this. I mean, who cares? You know what I mean? You can watch me play another game if you want. I'll probably... Let's just try and find a match, okay? Let's try it. I'm going to go ahead and do it. This will be the last game. And then we're going to call it. So, hopefully it's not, like, super laggy and unplayable. Maybe I should have just stopped. Mistakes were made! I might not be able to find an opponent. Oh, just kidding, I did. So, either way, I have been enjoying this game. It's just something different. Doesn't necessarily fill the Force Arena void. I mean, honestly, it would if I was consistently playing against real people, but because it seems like they're really overinflating their numbers here. Like what was that? What was my opponent doing there? He was being a bot. Because what the hell was that type of play? It just made no sense. It makes no sense. See, we are dropping Neve. We are going to go ahead and come in. Are those guys going to start running? Yeah, if they do, let's go ahead and dip out of there. Again, those guys, they're not very good, but they do a lot of damage to you if they are able to get it off. I'm just going to play this in the top lane as well. And we're going to go ahead and jump to the center here. Let's jump to the center. Let's freeze the tower. And honestly, Fester of Souls is not going to kill my units here. So, I mean, unless, what level is he? 8? Yeah, that's not going to kill. I am going to go ahead and do this so that my guy doesn't take damage. And yeah, he is in a pickle, guys. He is in a pickle and a half. And I think, honestly, that's game. Because all I have to do is wait if I don't kill it here. Yeah, so again, a minute and a half left. So you can really grind out pretty fast games with this deck. I think it's pretty strong. There are other decks. It's not like this deck is invincible, so don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying that this is the best deck ever, but I think it's pretty good. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. And for you fathers out there, happy Father's Day. Peace.